Hello, it's me, R.R. Lee, and this is the Sweeney Scrupulousness. I'm starting to wonder when they are going to run out of words to put at the end of these escalation contracts. But I digress. We're gonna throw a coin right there to distract our target who's making the overhead page.
Please go see what that was.
She's gonna look at it.
That's cool.
And we're gonna eliminate her. And we can leave. Just that easy for level 1 of this. I am surprised as you are. It's pretty funny. And let's see. Less than 30 seconds, but not in the top 100. That is kind of a surprise. Now we have this guy who is out in the open. We have to hide his body. I said his body, but we have to hide both of the bodies. So same as before. Gonna throw a coin. We're gonna grab the knife to eliminate her.
Okay.
It's just that now we have a bit more prep to do. This is why I have the calmer in the inventory. We're gonna put both these guys to sleep. Him and him. Mr. Peabody and his doctor. For some reason, if you go to choke out the doctor, the other medic here, what just happened? How is he all the way over here? Alright. If you try to choke out the medic, it will alert the guy that's trying to pee. So we have to calmer him instead. And that somehow doesn't get his attention. The sound of his body falling to the floor does not raise any suspicion. So perfectly fine. They'll do well in that trash can full of flies. And we can take her and put her body in the closet. For our other target, to get rid of him with the amputation knife, we have to get rid of an NPC. And the only way to do that I have found without choking him out and making this whole thing take longer is to inject him with this. So he's gonna go throw up in the bathroom now where that guy was trying to pee.
Someone there?
And if we don't take out those two guys, the guy that's trying to pee and the medic that's in there, then they're gonna be looking at us. They're gonna see us when we drag this body to put it in the closet that's in there. And you can see on the minimap, he's going to throw up. He's going to use the toilet. If we don't choke out those other two guys, again, the medical will see us drag this body. But the guy that's throwing up will phase through the other guy that's trying to pee. So, like, he's just constantly, like, going from standing straight up to a right angle, hunched over the toilet, just constantly doing squats as he's throwing up into the toilet through that other guy's body. Has no bearing on the escalation contract, but still funny how some NPCs can phase through each other, because they're both real NPCs. They both get the dot over their head. And a pretty high score this time too. Nice. Now we have this guy who is pretty far off from these other two medics that we also have to take out with the knife. So the prep that we're going to be doing is the same, a coin.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I pressed to throw and I didn't. I don't know what happened just then. I guess I let go of L2 a little bit too quickly.
Please go see what that was, okay? Gotcha.
So we're going to take her out, same as before. Take out the calmer.
Maybe if you think about running water.
Oh yes, the running water. If you turn the sink on, he will pee. if you turn the sink on that's in the bathroom, he finally pees. I don't know why he says just think of running water when he could just run the sink. Seems pretty stupid to me. I mean, I know it's a puzzle, but in real life, I imagine that the doctor would do that for you. If they would have to collect a urine sample, he would just go over like, does this help? Turn the sink on, flush the toilet a few times to hear the sound of running water. He's just like, imagine it. As if they didn't have any water. As if they didn't have any. Drag him over here too. Now, some of the things have changed on this one, so there's no more dumpster full of flies over here. There is one on the other side of that camera, but we're gonna come back for these two later. We're gonna put her body into the closet and this guy's body into the closet as well. You see he's running back, well, walking back to where he was before. Don't want him to be looking at us. Even though we're directly behind him, don't want him to be looking at us. And we want to throw the coin to the right of that. Go throw up. We want him to be about right here when we kill him. Because if not, she's going to see. Thank you. He didn't want to drag him. And we have to be fast in dragging him, otherwise that guy over there will see us drag this body. If we're not fast enough, we will get discovered. Now, after we hide this guy, we're gonna go take care of the security guard and then pick up the other two bodies that I dragged out here earlier, since there's no more dumpster full of flies to put them in. Because of timing reasons, if we go right now, the security guard that we need to kill is going to be furthest away from everyone else. And because of the amount of time that has passed, there aren't going to be two NPCs on the tables to our left. So I'm going to throw a coin. That'll bring him over. And I want to bring him all the way over here. I want to bring him over there because sometimes that guy, that bodyguard that I highlighted a bit earlier, he can see. He can see. But we just have to lure him all the way over here where he's out of view.
There you go.
A little bit more.
Champion is on the way to the celebration.
I'm gonna pick up a soda can just to be safe. Just to be safe.
I can't go into detail, but
Bingo.
But he should be far enough away now that that guy over there won't see him. So take out the knife, and we're gonna kill him. All the hedges are good enough cover so that he doesn't see us, but if he would have walked a little bit more out, that bodyguard probably would have seen us. Even though he doesn't have an angle, because there are bushes where he's at and he's behind those bushes, he can somehow still see sometimes. So gotta be careful with that, and we no longer need that knife. I don't need this gun either, but I'm gonna pick up my coins because I may need a distraction item for this. We shouldn't, but just in case, I'm gonna pick them up anyway, because how we're going to pick up the last two bodies is by going around the camera. Like, we could shoot out the camera with the gun that we have, but you can see that they have NPCs on the other side of this wall. And I highlighted a couple as well. We don't want anyone to come over here, so we can just avoid the camera by waiting for it to go enough to the side, and we can just put them in here. We can pick up their bodies in here. There is another dumpster on the other side of this camera, but why do that when we could just put them in there? Again, just wait for the camera to go back to the side.
And now a short message from our sponsors, Guardian Tires, because you're in the driver's seat. Don't settle for second best. Guardian Tires, driver's choice.
I was just listening to that advertisement about tires. Weird how they'd advertise tires on here. That reminds me of something that I thought of before. It's like, how does it go? Do you go places? Me too. Do you go places? Me too. And do you typically go there on 4 wheels that are attached to a vehicle? Then do I have the product for you. Round tires. If you need to go places, make sure they're round. Round tires. Well, that's this one done. The Sweeney Scrupulousness. 5-star Silent Assassin. And in the top 1,000, a lot of people dropped off from this one. Like 20,000 people less from the last one tried to complete this one. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you'll enjoy the next one as well. Goodbye.